Hi, welcome to a new unboxing and quick testing. Today will be a new sport camera, a new compact model, very useful for FPV to record in HD. This is the Runcam, but the second edition, the HD2. So it's nothing else than a kind of Mobius gear. So the two nice features associated with this model. First of all, the first one is you can film in 1080p up to 60 frames per second. You have also a small image stabilizations thanks to a built-in gyroscope, I guess. And the second very nice features, the latency associated with the FPV live output is completely reduced compared, for example, to the Mobius. It means that you will be able to fly FPV while recording. That's a very good news. So what you will find in this box. Okay, here is the camera. Mine came in orange. That's a very good idea to fly FPV with such color. If, for example, you lost your camera, you will be able to find it, localize it much quicker, much faster. So in terms of size, it's more or less the same than the Mobius. Here is the Mobius lens situ. No hat cap on top to protect the lens, but you have a plastic cover, so you will avoid to have damage the lens during a frontal shock. So the size are more or less the same, at least in the lens. Okay, the main difference will be in terms of age. You have probably something like 3-4 millimeters more for the Runcam. Okay, and well, in terms of weight, I can give you a comparison. The former Mobius with the lens situ scales weights 45.2 grams, and this one reach 50 grams exactly. You have to know also that I forgot to mention, this camera also have a built-in Wi-Fi chip. So you just need, for example, a smartphone or Android phone or iPhone to connect to your camera, to have a real-time preview, and to modify some settings. That's also very good features. So I will first show what the contents of this Runcam HD2. So you have an instruction manual with all the different settings, as you can see. So it can broadcast in NTSC and PAL format, that's good. The file format is in .mov, and you can film in up to 1440p, so even better than the 1080p at 30 frames per second. 1080p, as I said, at 60, and 720p at 120. That's pretty good. You have an auto flip or auto rotation features, and you have a built-in, I will show in a few instants, 850 mAh battery. Okay, and the nice also features are you can power directly your camera with a DC source from 5 volt up to 17 volts, so with a wide range of voltage. Okay, so it means that you can fly from a 2S up to probably 5S or even 6S, no, 5S, okay, 4S, sorry. Okay, so what also you will find in the box, you will find this another box with inside a lot of different accessories. So first of all, this is the USB cable to recharge your camera, okay, and as well to transfer your file directly without removing the micro SD card. That's a good point. So it's in a micro format for one side. A bag with some tape, Velcro tape, okay, you have to attach, and some also small Velcro band. So it's always good, you know, if you want to attach to your plane, your quadcopter, your flying machine, or anywhere. You have also this camera mount, okay, ending with also a screw to attach to your helmet. I will show here, okay, that's like the Mobius. So it's exactly the same system that the Mobius. You can clip on this camera mount if you want to install on your helmet or something else. And you have also a wider lens protection here, another spare one. Okay, that's good. So I would say for FPV the most important are these two cables. This is the micro USB cable with two connectors, two pins connector. So the first one, the red and black, is the power input. So as I said, from 5 volt up to 17. Okay, and the second is more to this is the video out, okay, the yellow and the ground, so to feed your video transmitter. Okay, so if you are planning to connect it directly to an FPV monitor or whatever, you have to use this cable, okay, ending with the RCA connector, and you have to attach like this. I will make a small demonstration in a few instants. Anyway, only two buttons on this camera. The big one is, as you probably understood, is the power button. You have to long press on it to start your camera, okay, and long press again to turn off this one. Okay, the second one is the Wi-Fi. If you briefly press on it, you will turn on or off the Wi-Fi, but if you long press on it, you will cycle between the video mode, photo mode, and the settings mode. Okay, so only two buttons are useful finally. What I really like with this camera is this battery doors, because inside we'll find a removable LiPo. That's definitively a good point with the 850 mAh powered 1 cell cellule. Okay, pretty good. And it means that if you have a set of different batteries, you can just recharge with a fresh one and you can restart immediately your flight. Inside you will find the micro SD card port. Use a class 10 one, okay, if you want to enjoy a full rate transfer. With mine, no was provided, but it comes with different bundle, I guess. And what I really like, since the doors is locking the situation like this, no more risk to lose your micro SD card during mid-flight, because it's protected by the doors. That's pretty good, and you can still access to the micro SD port. Definitively very clever. It's clever. Good, very good points. Well, what I regret, I will say, is plastic casing, the shaft of the plastic type of the casing. It's a very sliding one, you know, it's not gripping at all like the Mobius can be. Okay, so it means that if you install it on your FPV racer, it will slide, and you will definitively need to install your Velcro tap on it, okay, to be sure to secure the installations. Okay, I will start to show the Wi-Fi connections. So by default, I will use my phone. You have to turn on your camera, okay, like this, and to press the Wi-Fi to turn on the Wi-Fi. For the first time, you will need to broadcast your Wi-Fi device around. So I will use my phone. I hope you will be able to see. Okay, and go to Wi-Fi settings, so in parameters, and go to the Wi-Fi settings. And the first time, well, I have to turn on, and you will see that the Wi-Fi module Runcam HD2, it comes first. You have to connect first, and the default password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay, and one is done, you record, you can connect. So you have to download the Runcam applications, okay, available on their website, and you will be able to connect your camera like this is connecting. Okay, and as you can see, now you have a real-time at least feedback, okay, by the Wi-Fi. So thanks to this mobile interface, you will be able to trigger the recording by pressing this button. Okay, it's recording. As you can see, the camera is flashing, and you can stop it, of course. And you can preview the recorded file on your phone, but here you can find the different settings. So if you want to change the frequency of display, if you want to display the timestamp, to rotate the image, and some Wi-Fi setting to reformat everything. And you have also the information of the firmware. Okay, so as you can see now, with I've got the version 1.2 installed on the camera. Okay, that's pretty good. And you can also turn into photo mode by pressing the photo. Okay, so now I'm shooting some photos. Okay, and sorry. Okay, as you can see now, in photo mode the LEDs is green. Okay, and I can shoot photos by simply snapshot like this. I can return to the photo mode, and you have also this button to choose your white balancing. Okay, by default it's in automatic, and you can choose your video resolutions. So from I said the 1440 at 30 frames per second. Actually I'm 1080p at 60 frames per second, and you can select the different settings, and you have a kind of VGA mode. Okay, 640 by 360 at 240 frames per second. That's pretty amazing. You can turn off or off the slow down. Okay, you have an option to do it. So by default it's off. Very light of features, and you can also by this button set the time lags. Okay, and the by default it's off, and the interval also between the photo shooting. Okay, so it's the basic interface is simple, very easy. The real time is, so you can, for example, use it at a preview to the situations. I regret actually with this actual version of the software the absence of two settings. Will show here. You cannot choose actually to enable or disable the image stabilization via the inertial sound. Okay, so you have this option. So to access to this one, you will have to go through the OSD built-in OSD information. Okay, and there is no also you cannot choose the output NTSC or power format also. So all these extra features are only available through the OSD interfaces. Okay, so I will disable the Wi-Fi. Okay, and I will show now more about the latency. Okay, I will turn off the camera first to save some power, and I will use this FPV monitor. This is the Aomway HD 518, an excellent one, filming and up to 1024 resolution. You have a built-in DVR, so I strongly advise it's more or less the same price as other competitor, and for 7 inches not bad at all. So I will use this FPV to show the latency. I will compare with the Mobius one. So basically I will use this cable, okay, so to and plug into AV-in of this FPV monitor. So I will start first with the Mobius. Okay, so I will use this cable of the Mobius, it's a classic one. I will connect to the mini USB, okay, and connect to the AV-in like this. Oops, sorry, I need to take the video out. Okay, like this. So I will turn on the FPV monitor, okay, and select the AV-in input, okay, like this, and turn on the camera, and it should be done like this. I hope you will be able to see. Okay, it's coming. Okay, great. Oops, I should like that the camera stand alone. Oops. Okay, maybe it's not secure. Okay, anyway, I hope you can see like this. So you will see that the latency is not very clear. I need something else to show more like this. So I will hold everything like this. So you will see the latency. Okay, you have something like between 0.2 0.3 seconds of latency. You can make a pause in the YouTube videos to realize. I will also use my chronometers on the my iPhone Android phone 3 and to measure the situation. Okay, so you will be able to measure everything. Okay, and okay, to film everything together, and you will be able to make a pause to do everything. Sorry, it's not very easy, but anyway, you will be able to see the difference between the two display with the recording. Okay, so now you can read really easily the situation. Okay, so if you make a pause on the YouTube video, you will be able to measure the latency, so something between 0.2 0.3 seconds. Okay, now I will make the same test with the HD cam 2 version 2, of course. So I will power off the Mobius cam. Okay, remove it, and now definitively it needs to be attached. Okay, it should be better now. And definitively I will use this cable to connect the to the AV-in. So it's a micro USB now. Okay, and in the same way I will connect to the AV-in. Okay, and by default just need to long press on it. Okay, and you have the image display. So I will show you the main difference immediately. You can notice it's much more faster. Okay, you can immediately feel that the situation is better. Anyway, I will show with the real chronometer time lapse. Okay, I will. Okay, what's happened? Okay, and you will be able to see, I hope. Okay, the situation. Okay, so let's make a pause on the YouTube video. You will be able to see that the latency is completely reduced. Okay, you have something like less than 0.1 second of latency. That's pretty good. Okay, so I will show the also how to access to the OSD information. So through the Wi-Fi button. So I say that you can select the different mode by long press on the Wi-Fi button. So if you, first of all, I am in photo mode because now it's green, but you can see also that on the other out, the image now is taking all the full display. So no more shrink like the video mode. But unfortunately, if I press here, I only take photos. I forgot to do another test in the video mode, so I will return before to do the okay, in video mode. I forgot to measure the latency while recording. This is an important parameter, so I will restart again, and I will show that I will record here, so you can see it's flashing, and I will measure also the latency, so also make a pause, and you will be able to measure everything. Okay. Okay, I hope you can see. So you have also the recording effect is really limited. Okay, and that's a pretty good news. So okay, so no impact of the recording. That's definitively a good news. So now I will return to show how the OSD information. Long press, you are entering in the photo mode. Long press again, you are entering in the OSD information. So you have all this information displayed. And as I said previously, some extra features are now available. So to go down, you have to press the big button, power button, and you are going down through the menu. Okay, and you have different options. So, okay, so the first time you can choose, of course, the movie side, the wide angle is turned on, digital stabilization is on actually. If the button needs to make some noise, loop recording is off. So auto recording is off as the Wi-Fi device was indicated to. And you can also flip or not the rotate the image. Deactivate to enable the G sensor. The G sensor will automatically flip the video as soon as the camera will stay more than 2 or 3 seconds in the rotate position with 180 degrees. Okay, and you have a power saving, auto shutdown after 3 minutes, metering mode. So I guess for the white balancing. And this one is the exposure and the TV mode. I actually set to PAL. You can turn the language between English and Chinese, and you have information about the system. So, for example, the firmware install version, and voila. So this digital ES is not yet available from the Wi-Fi Android iPhone interface. I guess it will be soon. And as well for the flip image or G sensor, I think you cannot turn on or off this one from the interfaces, software interfaces too. So to exit, you have to long press the small button and you return into the normal mode. Okay, so concerning the quality of the podcasting today is very cloudy, so not strong light, but I'm impressed by the quality, generally speaking. So the PAL transmissions is pretty good. So it means that you will be able to use this camera to fly FPV. That's definitively good news. So as I said, I will turn on this camera. If you plan to use this camera for FPV, you will be able to save some weight because you will be able to directly power your camera through your quadcopter, your flying machine. You can remove your batteries and you will be able to save, for example, I didn't measure the weight but of the battery, but you will be able to save something like close to 15 grams. That's a pretty good okay, yes, something like almost 15 grams are saved if you plan to fly FPV. So the remaining weight is pretty low. So with the micro SD card inserted, your camera is only 35 grams. Okay, so definitively a good choice for FPV. So I will produce some video in comparison with the Mobius, probably. The field of view I didn't mention is about 120-degree field of view, so it's a little bit less than the C2, okay, of this one, but more than the first lens A of the Mobius. So I think it's a good choice, not too wide, not too narrow. For me, it's good. Okay, so well, the first feeling about this camera, I'm impressed by by almost everything, the different details they improve from the Mobius removable LiPo. The latency is drastically reduced, even while recording. The 1080p possibility, the good light sensitivity, the good rate. Data rates are really good to offer more than 60 frames per second. Well, really, I'm impressed. I hope to have this confirmation mid-flight, but from other review I already saw it's confirmed. So, well, this camera is more pricey, of course, close to $90 or something like this, but definitively. If you are hesitating with the Mobius, even situ, I will now go for more the Runcam HD2. I guess the Mobius 2 will be announced soon. I feel confident about this, and we will see. But Runcam and also the software are updated regularly. Okay, as well the firmware. So you have a huge community behind. That's also a good sign also for this the feature of this camera. Really the almost perfect camera. Well, so I strongly advise it. Okay, it was a long video, sorry, a lot of testing, and but I hope you like this video. If you like it, please if you like my channel in general, please subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.